Hi everyone. Owning a luxury car is considered a life of achievement and sometimes a status symbol. BMW and Mercedes are two of the largest luxury car makers in the automotive industry for more than 3 decades. BMW has the 3 Series and is considered one of the most popular cars that BMW sells, while Mercedes is the Mercedes S-Class, which is one of the longest sold luxury vehicles available. But did you know there are other luxury car manufacturers that competes with them and sometimes better? Today, we will look into 9 underrated luxury cars. Before we get into the video, make sure to click on the subscribe button down below and click the bell for the notifications on any new videos on my channel. With that out of the way, let's get into today's video. Number 1. The Jaguar XJL. In the full-size luxury car category, many people consider the Mercedes S-Class or the BMW 7 Series. Although the Jaguar XJ has been making it for more than 3 decades, it does not have its fame compared to the German rivals. Reliability used to be a major problem for these cars and prevent people from buying it. Over time, the new XJ models have been redesigned to become more sleeker, sporty, and more modern, and continue to improve its reliability. Today, the X351 model, which came out nearly a decade ago, is not far off from its German rivals and feels very sporty. For example, the chassis is made out of aluminum, which makes the car lighter. Jaguar also introduced the XJR, which comes with a 5-liter V8 that produces 542 horsepower. Recently, the XJ model has stopped its production, and dealerships are discounting them, and possibly might redesign the Jaguar's luxury sedan in the future. Additionally, with Jaguar's known depreciation, this could be a good bargain for a luxury car. Number 2. The Volvo S90. For the midsize luxury car, most people would choose the German manufacturers again, like the Mercedes E-Class or the BMW 5 Series. Both of these cars are great cars, but the Volvo S90 is not far off, with all the safety features it has and its strong reliability. This car is a car to consider if looking for a midsize luxury sedan. Like the Jaguar, Volvos do depreciate fast, making this car a good value in the second-hand market. Although Volvo sedans are not popular in the US, it is a car worth considering, especially how much they have improved and the technologies they have to offer that makes it safe on the road. Number 3. The Volvo XC90. The Volvo XC90 is considered one of the longest and largest modern Volvos. Since 2002, the XC90 is a competitor to the BMW X5 and the Audi Q7. Although the first generation was pretty good, but the second generation is very competitive to its rivals. From its safety and technology, this SUV is worth considering for taking the family. From its heads-up display to adaptive cruise control, this car does have the technology that matches its competitors, and sometimes it does it better. Like the S90, Volvos are not popular compared to the German manufacturers, but Volvos do have a lot of incentives and deals, making this a good value for a luxury SUV. Number 4. The Maserati Quattroporte. Maserati within the last decade has become more popular. The Quattroporte is a performance luxury sedan for more than 50 years. The Quattroporte is a performance luxury sedan with an Italian exterior design. The Quattroporte shares parts and chassis with the Ferrari 488 and the Portofino. In other words, this is a four-door Ferrari. With the entry-level Quattroporte already equipped with a V6 with 345 horsepower and from 0 to 60 5.5 seconds, this is a very underrated performance and luxury car combined. Even though the technologies compared to the Mercedes S-Class and the BMW 7 Series is not strong, but for an exchange, the exhaust sound is very beautiful. Also, dealerships around the country are discounting the Quattroporte, meaning it is possible to get a good deal for the top-of-the-line Maserati. Number 5. The Lincoln Navigator. There are a few luxury full-size SUVs on the market. The Navigator is the first American luxury SUV that was created back by Ford in the 1990s. The new Navigator is one of the prettiest and most modern SUVs in the market today. Although the Navigator is not as popular compared to its competitor, the Cadillac Escalade, the Navigator is one of the fanciest SUVs in the market today. Also, dealerships are giving large discounts on the Navigators since it is very expensive and they depreciate fast. Also, the Lincoln brand is not as strong compared to its rivals, so therefore it is possible to get a good deal on this SUV. Number 6. The Porsche 718 Cayman or Boxster. If people are interested in a Porsche, many customers will be interested in the 911. The 911 is one of the most iconic cars in the automotive industry. In the mid-2000s, the Cayman, which was a junior version of the 911, came out. The Cayman now is called the 718 and shares the same engine with its sister car, the Boxster. Although the Cayman is not as powerful or luxurious compared to the 911, but it is not far. The entry-level Cayman starts around $58,000 and 0 to 60 time 4.9 seconds with 300 horsepower. In addition, it is one of the very last Porsches that offers a 6-speed manual transmission. Even though this is a pricey car, but Porsche dealers are offering a lot of incentives and discounts for both of these cars. Number 7. The Audi A8. The Audi A8 is the Audi's flagship car and competes with the Mercedes S-Class or the BMW 7 Series. The A8 over the years continues to improve and has some amazing technologies. In fact, the new A8 is one of the few cars that includes an autonomous driving and definitely another high-tech vehicle on the market. However, the Audi badge is not as popular compared to the Mercedes and BMW. Dealerships are discounting the A8s because it is hard for dealerships to sell them. In addition, the Audi A8 depreciates fast, where it is easy to find the A8 cheap. In other words, if people are considering a German luxury car with promotions and a lot of technologies, the A8 is the choice. Number 8. The Lexus GS. The Lexus GS is one of the oldest Lexus and aims to be a mid-sized luxury sedan competing with the BMW 5 Series or the Mercedes E-Class. The 4th generation GS came out in 2011 and it is very competitive to its rivals. Some of the high-tech features include a heads-up display, a blind spot monitor, and a lane keep assist. In addition, the GS is notoriously reliable using the same engine with the Toyota Crown, one of Toyota's flagship sedan in Japan. Even though many modern Lexus during this time uses the trackpad, which is one of the most controversial modern infotainment systems, but it is reliable and the quality of the car is very good and possibly could be owned for a very long time. Number 9. The Infiniti Q50 Red Sport Edition. In the compact luxury sedan market, the BMW 3 Series is one of the best-selling and the most popular high-tech car in this segment for more than 20 years. Infiniti came out with the G35 in the early 2000s, and apparently it sold very well. Around 2014, Infiniti gave an updated version on this car and came out with the Q50, also known as the Skyline. The Red Sport Edition came out later with a V6 engine producing 400 horsepower. This sporty compact sedan had actually a pretty good performance, but the sales figure was not good for this car due to its high price. Even though the brand within the last years is not doing well, Infiniti dealers are discounting their cars very hard. However, even though the brand recognition is not as strong compared to BMW or Mercedes, it is still a good-looking performance car for a tight budget, with a decent amount of tech for the money. Also, with its horsepower, it is actually a pretty good deal, especially when Infiniti is now giving a lot of incentives and promotions on this car. So there you have it. What are your thoughts on my list? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Also, make sure to click on that subscribe button down below and click the bell for any notifications on any future videos on my channel. Thank you.